What's up, guys? Hopefully some of that sounded at least a little bit cool. I wasn't going to have time to do a tutorial for a song this week, but I still wanted to make a video, so I thought maybe I would show you just something that's really simple. It's real simple to understand and a simple technique, and it's something that you would be able to use for songwriting, improvising, jamming with a friend, or, you know, just exploring the guitar a little bit. And if you do like this type of thing, definitely let me know, because there's all kinds of other movable shapes that we can do like this, built off different chords, that a lot of them are a lot of fun. So let's zoom in and check this out. Okay, before we get going, make sure to hit subscribe and check the links down in the description. I have a beginner guitar book down there and just some other things. So this video is going to be in standard tuning, so here's my E. And to learn this this idea, we just need to know a couple of things, and they're actually really important things. So if you don't know them, it's your lucky day, and if you do know them, just think of it as a little bit of a review. But we need to know what a half step and a whole step is, so that's the first thing we need to know. A half step is just the distance between two notes that are 1 fret apart. So if I played a note, I would say this note is a half step higher or a half step lower. We also need to know what a whole step is. Now, a whole step is the distance of 2 frets. So here's a note, a whole step higher. So half step, whole step. Now, you also need to know how to play a major scale across a single string, and that's actually really easy too, because we just have to play a note, and then I say whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half. So I played my note, then I move and say whole, whole, half, whole, 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 half, and go back down the same notes. And because I chose this D note right here, we would say that's the D major scale, but we could have started on any note and played a different major scale with the same formula. But anyway, we're in D right now, so here's the D. And then lastly, we just need to know a couple of real basic guitar shapes. And if you don't know these, definitely check out my my best beginner guitar chord poster. That's down in the description too. We need a D chord. That's nothing, nothing, 0, 2, 3, 2. You also need to know the shape of a D minor chord. So that's nothing, nothing, 0, 2, 3, and 1. And we're really only going to be moving the notes that we're holding down in these little shapes, and we're going to play the 4th string open over all these different chords that we play. Now, you don't have to play that string, but that's a D string, and it'll sound really good over all these chords, really. And now all we really need to do is to pay attention to the note that is on the 2nd string. So on this first chord, my note is right here on the 3rd fret. I'm going to play the major shape there. Now, keeping my eye on the note on that string, I'm going to move up to the 1st whole step, keep that finger right there, and now I'm going to play the minor shape on that one. Still keeping my eyes right on that string, I move up a whole step, and I'm going to play the minor shape again. So we had the first one, and then I went whole, whole. Now I need to go half step, so I move up 1 fret, play the major shape again. Another whole step, it's a major shape again. Another whole step, we're back to the minor shape now. Now I have one more whole step, so I move up a whole step, and this time I actually need a little bit of a different shape. I'm going to bar my finger across the 12th fret, and let's see, we're going to have on the 3rd string we have 12, on the 2nd string we have a 14, and then we have another 12 on the 1st string. That's the weird one, that's the diminished shape. And then I move up a half step and we're back home with that major shape again. 2, So that's the idea. Now, we could do anything with it. We can play them in different orders. We can pick through them. We can strum them. And really do anything else you can think of. So let's just try a couple of basic exercises with it, and then take it from here and make something cool with it. So let's just try to strum on the chord straight up through the scale, and maybe we'll hit each chord 8 times, all with down strums. And we could count, we could say 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and. And when I said 2 and when I said 4, I'm going to try to hit those just a little bit louder. 2, 3, 4. And let's see if we can do it with a little picking pattern. So I'm going to pick strings, let's see, 4, 2, 3, 1, and then we'll put a little pause, and then I'll go 2, 3, 2. Down, up, down, up, down, up. And then just one other idea to play with this a little bit more. We could take any of these chord shapes and then experiment with, say, our pinky and see what other good sounding notes we can get out of that finger. And if you like the notes, play them, and if you don't like them, don't play them. And that's the cool thing about music, is if it sounds good, you can do it. Alright, good job. Let me know if you have questions or comments, requests for other songs. Make sure to take this chord and experiment with combining it with other chord shapes. This was all, based off of just a couple of chord shapes. We could, of course, combine it with all kinds of different ideas. If you want a little bit extra help with this, or maybe a song or something different, you can check down, there's a link below where you can find out about Skype guitar lessons with me. Thanks for hitting like and for sharing this video with somebody. Get a hold of me on social media, and I'll just see you next time.